So welcome back, everyone. Let's just jump right in here to episode 26. As you can see, we're still working on the tree farm, and we're still trying to get it up and running. Where we left at the last episode was we had just finished getting the charcoal out and pumping it over there. So we need to start tackling the problems that seem to keep coming up. These will always occur as you play throughout the game. You're always going to notice that it's not always going to work exactly as planned, so you're going to have to find ways to work around them and improve them to make it optimized for every setup that you do. So with that, we are going to look into at least starting with the sapling problem. Then we're going to work on the sand problem, and then we're going to finally work on the power problem. Those are the last three things that we should have to tackle with this setup to make it fully automated. So let's just jump right in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these saplings here, and we're going to run them across and into the in system, which is right over here. So it shouldn't be too difficult. We're going to drop this here, and we're going to disconnect the joint. And we're going to throw in our servo here, and we're going to turn it on because we want it to pump out those items. And so what we're going to do is we're going to drop it down here, and we're going to disconnect it again. Then we're going to go over so that we don't have to disconnect it every single round. And we're going to come right up in here and touch the system. Bam. So now it should start pouring saplings into the farm. And there it goes. Perfect. Worked out beautifully, worked out nicely. Okay, so let's somehow get out of here, because that's going to be the next step. We need to have a stepping stone here. There we go. And we should be able to cover these back up for now, at least. So, first problem is already taken care of, and that's pretty easy to be able to do. So the next step is we're going to have to get the sand out, because eventually it'll clog the system and it'll need a place to go. So like all other items that are coming out, we're going to give it a place to go, and we're just going to pretty much place, we'll take this one piece of sand we have in here to use as an example. And what we'll do here is we will break this block right here, and we'll put a basic drawer in place. Since we already have it set up for the items coming in, it's that simple just to be able to automatically force this drawer to accept sand by putting a piece in there. See, it's putting the birch in place, so now the saplings are being placed up top. It's just a win-win situation here. So the next step is, where are we going to put our energy cell? And from there, where are we going to, how are we going to run our dynamos through this whole system? That is going to be a full episode all by itself, but for now, let's see where we're going to put these guys for the next step. So I'm not quite sure where I want to put the energy cell just yet. It should be someplace convenient, someplace you can see it, so that it has, I guess, aesthetic value, and so that it has no problem with being able to receive its power. Okay, so the saplings are starting to go back into place. Very, very nice. So it's going to pump those saplings in there, and they're going to be spread back out over the humus, and the system itself is going to be somewhat contained, but the issue is right now it doesn't have any power. So let's keep working on this. Let's keep working on this. So let's move this drawer out of the way. Oh, our room's dark. We got to fix that real quick. We took down all these logs, or all these planks to put in all the piping, and we are out of saplings there. I may need to lock that at some point, otherwise it will put other things in there. It's not a smart one. It's not a smart interface. Yeah, we need to figure that out. Okay, so that'll come soon. For now, let's, I guess we can just look up at our power cell. For now, we're just going to put it in line. It'll work just fine by putting it in line. Looking up at it will serve its purpose. So grab it here. And so this will give us the opportunity. And we also need to make sure that it runs in for the machines as well, because the machines as of right now don't have anything. So we're going to need, looking at it, we're probably looking at the bottom right now. And let's verify that. by going like so. Okay. So we're going to need the back to provide power. Whoops, there we go. There we go. And we'll need the front to give power. So that should be the trick. Okay, so now, yep. You can just look up at it and see how much power is in it. That should be good enough for now. As you can see, it's still working, and this is the issue that I was worried about. There are ways to lock these drawers to only accept certain items. I just can't remember how it is. I'll have to look it up. I think you got to make the key to lock the items in place and yada yada yada. But we'll get it. We'll tackle that another time. But for now, no, let's tackle that right now. So I'm going to go check out what it is, and I'll be right back. So it looks like the recipe for it's pretty easy. We're going to need some gold and some nuggets and some of these storage upgrades, or the basic portion of the storage upgrades, not actually these. So if you look at what it takes to make it, we're going to need some storage drawers and some sticks. So we still have 5 storage drawers left over. So we'll use those. We need some sticks, I guess, here. So we'll make some sticks here. We'll grab this over here. That should be enough to make the initial one here. Like so. We have 2 of them now. But what we're going to do is we're going to make multiple types of keys, because there's something else I wanted to do that I know keys can do, and I'm going to show you guys how we do that. So you're going to need the upgrade template, and you're going to need some gold. So we have the first key, which locks and unlocks the drawer. So once I put an item in there, it locks it to that item, and it won't allow any other item in there, which is exactly what we need. And then the other one is the quantity key. We're going to want the quantity key, and that's going to require a book and quill and a drawer key. So we're going to have to make another drawer key, which isn't too difficult, because we have, we need a little bit more gold, and, oops, too much. That should do it. And I didn't grab a nugget. That's why I clicked 3 times. Okay. So we got another one of these, like so. And now we're going to need to make the, so we need a feather, and we need some black dye. Okay, so the book's not going to be too difficult either. We can go up and make that real quick. The black dye, I think we have 1 piece left. Oh, it is raining. It is raining. So let's see here, some black dye. There it is. We have our black dye now. And we are still overloaded with feathers. And now we need some paper, a piece of string. This should be pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. And then we need... I took my crafting table on here. Wait. There should be one right here. Haha! We got it. So we drop that down. What we're going to do is we will go there like that. And this is the way to do it without leather, by the way. This is the best way to make a book without leather. And we can't do that just yet because we need to make the paper. There we go. Put those 3 in, put that in, and put that in. See? Required no leather. Easy peasy. Okay, so now we have the feather, we have the quill, we have the quill and book, we have the quantity book, and now we have the quantity key. Bam! Ba-da-da! Okay, so let's keep going. So what these will do is they actually help me out, because I like being able to see the numbers when I look at something. And so I'm going to demonstrate this to you, these 2 keys, with this setup over here. So with that, we're going to need to grab some saplings, because we're going to have to lock it again by taking out all these items. Go here with this, and push in there so quick. Okay, so grab our lock key, hit it. See, there's a little symbol now. Now nothing else will go in there. Bam, like that. Okay, perfect. Now that you have that symbol there, even if all the saplings are removed from here, watch, all the saplings are going to fall out in just a second. And once they're all out, you'll notice that it's still a sapling repository, so that it doesn't have any issues. Next, now you see at the bottom, there's a number. I like that. See, now they all show numbers. So we'll go do all the other ones here real quick. And it should show all the numbers we need for this. I really like sorcerers. I don't know if these work on the those other ones. We're going to test it out here. And I don't know if it works on ones that are empty, but just in case, so I don't have to remember to do this too much later. Now we have all of our quantities, and let's see if it works on these. Huzzah, it does. There we go. That's nice. That is really nice. I think we're going to have to span these by the time we get to all the metals. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put those away. I don't really lock these ones because they don't really get empty too much. So let's go back over here and continue to move our items around. So now that we got that figured out, that was pretty easy. That was an easy fix. I like easy fixes. So now that we got it so that it's forcing the saplings to be there, because I don't want it to accidentally push sapling or push logs back into the system and get backlogged and all that kind of stuff and just make a big mess. We don't need a big mess. We need simplicity. That's what we need. So with that, we need to take and work on our power system here. So let's keep going on that. So we're going to carve a hole here, because that's what we do. And we're going to, I think we're going to run across here and then down and out. So our power system here is going to run in through these walls. And I think it's going to run right here where these torches are at. At least on the one side it is anyway. On the other side we're going to figure it out. But, so what we're going to do here is run across here. And we're going to actually run it along here. And this should, in theory anyway, hide it fairly well. And we're going to need some more leadstone flux ducts, I think they're called. Yeah, flux ducts. So for that, let's look up the recipe real quick. Okay, I'm having weird issues with my... Ever since we upgraded, whenever I hit R, it sorts the inventory, and I need to fix that. And I might as well fix that right now. Options, controls, movement. Oh, there's a search now. Sort, I think is what we'd look up. Inventory sorter should be something other than that, and we are done. Now my inventory won't be doing crazy things. Okay, so let's get back at it. Oh, we need to actually make them. Went to all that work to look it up and to fix that, and didn't even change anything. Okay, so we need glass, lead, and redstone. So let's jump right in there. Let's grab some redstone, because we're going to need the most of that. And some lead. And we'll just take a stack of glass here real quick. And we will put this together here. So there we go. That should provide maybe enough here. We'll see. Okay, so we cleared out our inventory a little bit to help out here. We're eventually going to need to fix the inventory here. Okay, that gave us a little bit of room to work with. Okay, so let's get right back at it. Let's go up here. And we're going to put our input right off of here. So it'll run right off of here. And then we'll bring it down one. And then we'll start branching it out over to our separate power systems. And like I said, we'll put it right where those torches were. And we can just run it across there, which is perfectly fine. Okay, so let's break you. The water system doesn't necessarily have to run right there where this power system is going to run. Okay, so let's break these two blocks here. We're messing with our lighting, which we'll eventually fix, because I don't think it should interfere too much. Okay, so, excuse me, there we go. And that means that our dynamos over here are going to be providing power to this energy cell, but we need to get this creosote to these guys over here. That's going to be the next step, because that's what's going to be required to get this whole thing running. So this isn't going to be too hard. This will be a quick and easy fix. So let's go over here, and you'll see we're already connected here. So what we'll do here is, like I said, we're going to pump it out the bottom. And we'll pump it out this way so that it doesn't touch this other pipe. So we don't have to worry about any what you would call cross-contamination. And, oh, we need fluiducts. Fluiducts. We only have 9. We're going to be kind of close, but we're going to do it. We're going to be able to accomplish this. There we go. So let's go in there. Again, turn our power to low. And we shall put them right there like so. And to prevent the cross-contamination, we'll go down one more. There we go. And up. It won't connect with the energy conduit. It's not an energy conduit, that's Ender IO. So, now, our machines finally have power again. So it took only 8 to accomplish that. The next step would be is making sure they have water. But for now, they'll be fine. They are full. And they are going to require nothing. They're just running. Oh, good. Good. So our energy cell is now going up instead of going down. So now our farm, aside from the water that these dynamos require, because we're out of fluiducts for the moment, are good to go. So what we'll do is we'll end up running a fluiduct all the way around over here to these guys and over to here to these guys, and we'll be good to go. This, I think, is coming along very nicely. We are automating our farm, and it is running quite well. It took a little bit of work. We ran into a few snags, but I think we've overcome them quite well. And as things continue to come up, we will continue to find ways to finish or to accomplish what we need to accomplish. But I thank you guys again for tuning in, and I think we'll wrap up this episode right here. And I'll probably finish the piping in of the water off camera, and I'll probably set up the steam dynamos and off camera as well. So, but you guys get the basic gist of what I had to accomplish to be able to get this all done. And thank you guys again for watching. Please, if you can, hit that subscribe. It helps me out. Make sure to like the video and comment if you have anything constructive or even if it's not constructive to say. So, thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.